It takes the screen so long to appear. There it is. Hi, welcome to the stream. Oh, this, you think setting up an anti-piracy method, or mode rather, would be pretty easy, wouldn't you? But it turns out things are just too good these days. I actually had to play this on a different emulator for a bit. I was going to use DuckStation because it works a little better. It works too well, this just didn't trigger at all, so I just had to go and test it on EPSXC real quick. And that's why I have this file already. And it does seem to work. I did actually get the message about it being the not the anti-piracy message. Yes, the anti-piracy message is what I was going to say. It is the pirated version, is what I meant. You can tell that I'm a little late coming to this and all rushed, mostly because I also tried to squeeze in making that thumbnail really quick before I started as well. I got really committed to a really dumb joke, and I was like, I have to make this one. This has to be what it is. So let's go straight into this one, and I should probably make the icon Zoe to pay tribute to the person who gives us the message of doom that we're going to encounter. Oh, and this, the reason I always play it on DuckStation is because, as you can see there's a little jitter at the end of the loading screens between scenes. That was a real pain to get going properly. I had to download a different plugin for this emulator for it to not jitter horribly all the way through these loading screens that you see. I could have gone with it, but I thought that was just unpleasant to watch every single time. That jitter there, that happens constantly on every single screen like this, and that's just not going to be fun for anyone to watch. So I had to go and do that too. There was a lot of troubleshooting to get a game to work badly. But fortunately, it seems to be running horribly. I know subtle anti-piracy is such a... It's such an unnecessary way to program things. I understand it's also because they want the people cracking it to think they've done it. And that buys them time before they can actually put out a working crack, during which people have gone out and bought legitimate copies. So the idea is more to slow them down. But it's also just kind of hilarious in execution that it seems incredibly petty rather than just to make the game not work at all. Ah, Isabel. The game seems a bit quiet actually. I'm gonna... There we go. That seems a good volume. Well, we have one whole egg for the time being. I don't think... I'm not too sure if there's... what the actual flag is for this happening. Oh, speaking of the flag, there she is.
Spyro, to look left or right, press the L2 or R2 buttons. To quickly center the camera behind you, press the L1 or R1 button. You can look all around by holding the triangle button down.
I think that's the first time I've actually sat and listened to that dialogue in many, many years. I kind of skipped through the tutorials. But, oh yeah, we're gonna do this little unskippable message as well. You know what? I could have skipped that. I'm realizing now. Because the way I actually got this version working was to use a double jump patch, which always triggers the anti-piracy. I think the creator might have fixed it since in recent years, but that is a reliable way to do it on emulators that just play it too well these days and will not actually... Unfortunately, they've worked so hard at making things good, you can't enjoy this kind of thing anymore. But so, in addition to seeing the horrible things that await me, we can also do this. So that's fun. I can get to some places a little easier. I can probably, you know, go through a lot of roadblocks. But yeah, I think, so the flag is, I'm not sure if you have to stay in the game for a certain amount of time or gain a certain amount of collectibles. But it tends to happen, I think, when I tried it a very long while ago, when I was first reading about this, and today, it seems to happen after going through the first 2 levels here. So we'll see when that starts.
Yo, Spyro, I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world.
Excellent. This is the opposite of subtle, but there's one old Oregon Trail DOS game that has a cutscene that hangs your character from the gallows if it's an illegitimate copy. Wow. You see, I love that. I mean, I think it's kind of an art form in itself, what game developers do when it comes to protecting their property, I suppose. The intellectual property actually pretty much is, isn't it? Because I'll admit that when I was a kid, I was a totally filthy pirate. We had so many copied PS1 games that I'd buy from, well, my grandparents mostly would buy from the local market. I think maybe we had 2 legitimate PS1 discs, which I would use to do the disc reading method, where you put a legit one in, and then it reads the disc, and you quickly swap it out for a copy disc, and you could play any game you wanted. But I never encountered this one. This was one of the legit games we had. Of all the games it could have been, it was Spyro 3. It was this and one of the old demo discs from the 90s.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake.
Yeah, so 1, 2 copy discs. I remember the Sharpie on the white CDs that we had. This one, real. And just what amazing luck that out of all 3 of those games, that was the one that I avoided having any trouble with. Because this would have been horrendous as a kid, especially if you had no idea what was causing it. Because I think it's maybe it's a good hour in or so, or however long it takes you to get to the second hub world anyway, when you actually start to notice problems. Like I mentioned, you get the message from Zoe quite a bit before then. But I don't think the game starts quietly messing with you until you are a decent way into it. And it's just, real subtle stuff like a gem will disappear from one of the levels, eggs will keep being removed from the count. And if you just had no concept of why this would happen, because why would you? Why would you think that's what the game was doing? You just think it was bugged or something. I also love measures that technically does let you play all the way, but with drastically reduced quality of life. The random spamming sound effects in Diddy Kong Racing. I don't know that one. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I remember when a few years back, it was a real trend, wasn't it, to make, I think originally it was people admiring real anti-piracy methods and then started making fake ones. I've made one of those because I just thought it was a really fun little trend. But I watched like a bunch of compilations when it was popular of the illegitimate videos, I suppose. That's not one I actually saw. I did see a similar sound effects one, which is, I think it's the Michael Jackson Experience or something like that, where it just plays vuvuzelas throughout the whole game and completely ruins, well, it ruins the experience. I think also, is it one of the Mother games where you can play through the whole thing, except until you get to the very end, it just ends and erases the entire save file, which, is what happens with this one. You get to the very end of it, you go through all that trouble, possibly regaining collectibles that you've lost, and then you get to the last boss, and it's just like, no, just kicks you back home with everything removed. So I don't know if it's possible. It probably is through hacking. But if you can actually get to the bonus world after the boss, because you definitely can't defeat the sorceress. I just don't think you can be fast enough to do it. Even with... I know that's something that even with hacks, you can't damage your health quick enough before the game kicks you out. It is on such a brief timer. There's somewhere it's anti-piracy creepypastas of the Wii channel. Pirating the Wii channel. Yeah, some of those were really mystifying, where it's like... Also, I know the intention of them was to be scary, but there were so many that just seemed kind of counterintuitive to the kind of things, developers letting you play a decent amount of the game through but just making the experience mildly inconvenient. It's like, well, compared with the real examples, when they do that, when they actually do let you play it rather than lock you up, we have established that they really go for it. They're not just gonna they're not just gonna randomly scare the hell out of you, but then let you play it. I love the idea that you could pirate the Wii channel. Like, wouldn't that just mean you stole the Wii? Like, it knows you have a fake Wii somehow. Have you seen the one that's like, it's not anti-piracy, but it's in the similar genre of fake error messages, that it's a heart attack warning on Ring Fit Adventure. I really just enjoy the things people come up with to be scary in the creepypasta format. I mean, that one's actually quite well executed. It's just, it's unsettling enough to feel not believable, but there's nothing... Like, the very idea that there's a heart attack warning in the game is obviously not realistic by any means. But it's not really overdone. It's not like, you know, and then hyper-realistic blood came out of the screen. It's just unsettling enough to feel... I need to stop bonking on this thing. To feel like it could be an authentic type of screen. Did I not talk to Zoe here, by the way?
This Rhino
I guess I
is too
didn't.
big to charge.
I feel like she's being so nicey to me right now, and I just know it's leading up to... Oh my god, here she is again. It's like she's following me around, trying to tell me something. I didn't realize I'd already been in the level long enough for that to loop. I already did that.
Thanks for the help, but I think I would have worn him down in a minute.
There's one video I saw where someone opened the Wii Weather channel and the forecast was neutron star 1 million degrees. Why? What, like, it impacts you in real life, or it's trying to just go like bland and scare you for trying to hack a Wii?
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
I do like, though, the implication of that, you know, considering that to be a real message that actually existed. There's just some developer out there that's like, oh, so you hacked the Wii? You somehow pirated a Wii and just wanting to scare the hell out of somebody, like a little kid who saw that message. And tapping into that fear every small child has of the idea that the sun will explode one day.
Training arena, and it makes a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills?
No, it's 1 billion degrees outside. I only get my weather from the Wii. The Wii wouldn't lie to me. It's kind of fun though at this point. I'm just, you know, playing the game as intended. This is just Spyro 3 right now. Absolutely nothing out of the ordinary is happening. I'm skateboarding and I'm having fun. I don't have a care in the world. I keep forgetting this is actually my aim. I'm not just spending an evening playing Spyro 3. I mean, I am, but there will be consequences eventually. I've got this slight worry, even though I've tested it out and I know it works, that this time it's going to be like, you can play it for real. And the message isn't going to show up. Oh. That wasn't that one, was it? I'm not even necessarily aiming to 100% it either, or technically 117% it, which I don't think you can. I don't think that's possible to do. It's certainly not possible to do, actually, because, as I was saying, I don't think you can get to the bonus round after the boss. He only gets their news from the Wii. I feel that's like every 10-year-old in 2008. If you had a Wi-Fi connection anyway. Actually, for years, we didn't have Wi-Fi until, like, I don't know, maybe 2012 or something like that. My grandparents... Oh, I got this one already. I don't remember doing that. Yeah, my grandparents actually had Wi-Fi before we did. So I remember staying over at their house when I was 13 years old, when they first got it. And finally getting to play Brawl with people online. That was really fun. So I never really had that experience of, and it was probably like 2009, actually. I never had the experience of looking through all of the Wii channels. I didn't have access to those. That's quite late on in my mid-teens when I finally got to go through those.
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Damn, this guy can skateboard. That's the coolest dragon ever. I know nothing about Spyro. You know what? You demonstrated that you know everything about Spyro. Oh, Emily.
All right, if you can catch all the lizards without wiping out and before time runs out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not going to be easy, though.
There's a weird implication to the story that, so, you know, I kind of skipped through this cutscene, but all of the dragon eggs that are supposed to hatch this year in the Year of the Dragon have been stolen and hidden around. And Hunt is just like, oh, I got one of your kidnapped kin. I'm gonna hold it hostage though until you do some sick skateboard tricks for me. Like, what the hell, man? I mean, I know that's almost like a very hacky, like, hey, isn't it weird how, like, Mickey has a dog, but also his best friend is a dog? It's like, well, now hang on a minute, you know, they're supposed to be besties or whatever. And he's just withholding his stolen siblings. I mean, I don't know if they're necessarily meant to be. They never really, you know, it's not a game that's huge on lore. They never really established if the dragon's supposed to be related or what, but you know, either way, they're fellow dragons that got stolen. And Hunt is just holding out on us, not going to give us one. Bully that kidnaps my unborn sibling if I don't give him my lunch money. I mean, basically the dynamic, right? That's, I'm gonna wipe out. Ah, I'm cool. I'm good. I absolutely sucked bad at this particular one when I was a kid. I could never do this without wiping out. Now that I'm a big grown adult, I'm actually pretty decent at Spyro. And it's weird to think back in a time where, I mean, I have demonstrated on these streams by now that I'm not the world's greatest gamer. But this is one of the ones I can do because I just played it so much as a kid. Trust me, I can do them. But, like, it's weird looking back to, you know, memories of yourself as a kid being able to do a certain thing that you just find incredibly easy now. Because I really struggled with, I guess, a lot of basic dexterity when I was younger. There were a lot of jumps in platforming games I couldn't make, because those were all new to me. And now, you know, I've had so much experience of them, I can't put myself in that mindset of, there was a point where I was, you know, I was learning video games, I guess, how they worked. It's just weird to think about when you come back to games you first played when you were super tiny. Nice.
Whoa, that was sweet!
That was gnarly, dude.
Egg in the lizard burrow.
Aw, it's Daisy.
That's cute. It's always bittersweet when you go back to a childhood game and you breeze by it in an hour because you can actually play video games now. Yeah, like the first one. I could play that in half a day. That is not a long game. And yet somehow, you know, I come back to it every year. It has massive replayability value. I think because it's a nice world to exist in. These games, this trilogy controls beautifully. The soundtrack's excellent. The worlds just look nice. I just like spending time in these every year. You know, I know them inside out. They technically shouldn't feel like something that I should keep coming back to. I mean, this one's a bit more of a challenge. I have only ever done it fully once, and I still don't know how I managed it because there's a couple mini games in this that are excruciating. I can vividly remember being about 15 years old and just... There's like a tank shooting game, late stage. I actually didn't mean to get on the skateboard, but... Take it with me. Ah, that's not cool. I'm spending way too much time in this level, actually, for something I'm trying to, like... I'm aiming to breeze through this, but I'm not. I'm just playing the video game. But yeah, the first one, super easy. I can do that. Oh, the chicken's here, by the way.
Look, a chicken turned up. I hope it's not the only one left.
Fun. Oh, this guy's still here. I didn't take this guy up before. Oh. I see you, Zoe. I don't, I know you're gonna turn up later. Okay, looks like I've, played all the gems there. Done about as much as I can do in this level for now. She's always watching. Look at the way the large chicken pops into view as well as I get closer. That's great. There's no, like, low detail model. Like this guy over here. He has no face. Slightly unsettling, actually. Oh, there's slightly more of a face now. But there's no chicken. And then, you know, no chicken still. No chicken. There it is. Wow. That's the real scare of this anti-piracy run. Okay, so, I still think you have to maybe do about 2 levels, but I'm just gonna go check over here. See if anything's... No, she's not there. Okay. That is... Oh, his spark's on. That is where Zoe will appear, should all the conditions be met. So, I'm just gonna go through. I wonder if it's possible that if you've already seen the message on one save file, she actually doesn't come through. I actually don't know that.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorcerers. I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila the kangaroo locked up.
Nah.
Well, don't worry, Spyro. Sheila won't stay in jail forever. The sorceress is thinking about having her executed next Thursday.
Lovely line in a kid's game. I like that. This one gets... This is definitely... It doesn't get dark in the sense that, you know, anything particularly grisly happens, but there's a surprising amount of, for a cartoony game compared to the previous two, violent dialogue, which is, yeah, sorry about that, sorry about that execution, dude. Sorry to hear about that. Look at the janky sign, that's great. That's like her expression. Now she's heard about that, she's like, oh. I didn't know that was the deal. Okay, let's free her.
I'm getting... Ah, Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
Yeah, kind of skipped all the cutscenes already, but I might let some of them play out. I already explained what the plot is anyway. Eggs got stolen.
I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know. Then all of a sudden you left. Whew.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
It's a really cute expression at the end. They're like, oh. Something I miss in Reignited is the art direction is totally different, and they abandoned the kind of Muppety mouths that they have in the original. I just like how, you know, wide everyone's mouth is. And they like being, you know, puppeteered. Oh, hey, oh, speaking of that, it's just like wide open, like, oh.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there.
I like the squashy and stretchy of the eyes in the model. Yeah, that too. Nobody actually blinks properly. They cheat it by R. Wait a minute, I can cheat. Hold on. Speaking of cheating, hey. I can use my double jump. Whoa, hey.
Oh, I almost forgot.
I know what you did.
Egg.
I'm already, you know, in a pirated game. I might as well. Giant Muppet mouths are awesome. Exactly. I don't know why they went in a different style. I know this is kind of the limitations of the PS1 and all, but it's, you know, it's a nice... It's charming. Oh, sorry, he's down here too.
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro.
Okay, let's go through. Okay, I didn't actually mean to do that, but... Amy. So we have 5 out of 5 eggs, for the time being. That might change. Don't know when it's going to change. I probably will have to keep track myself of because I swear I'll stop collecting these at some point. It's just this. It's so tempting. It doesn't seem right just to leave things behind. I'm forgetting I'm not aiming to do the game properly. I'm just here for the experience. And I should probably keep track of which gems, you know, are still not here. In case I lose any gems later on. It's always tragic when deliberate stylistic choices are forgotten in favour of high fidelity. It really is, because I know this is just because... Oh, that's not the right one. I know this is purely because they think it's an improvement to make characters more defined. But I think you can still strike a nice balance of keeping this boxier look to everyone.
Thanks again.
While making the models higher definition, I suppose.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses.
Our houses? I've always liked this silly little gag that she's an Australian animal, but in what looks like Austria. It doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really explain that joke. It just leaves you to go, oh yeah, I get it. It comes with this sort of, you know, there's an implication like, what, was there a cartoon stalk that misread a list, dropped in the wrong place? What are these guys, by the way, these little birds? I guess they're just generic cartoon birds. Nice aim. Oh, hey.
You can get up really.
Oh, wow. Did you get, what was that weird warp then?
You can get up.
Wait. No, I want to see that model freak out.
You can get up really.
How do I do that?
You can get up.
He really squashes for a moment there if he interrupts the animation.
Ah, home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelette, but I think you deserve it more.
Some just casually horrible things potentially happening to these dragons. Ah, you're gonna be an omelette. I do like these, the extra casts they introduced in this game, but admittedly, oh, they are slightly janky to control compared to Spyro. Like, Sheila, you know, really cute character, but just so, like, compared to the smoothness of Spyro that you used to for the past two games, she's a little, like, bulky and all over the place. I'd have to say the worst of all, though, is Bentley later on. That definitely is a big, bulky character who is heavy, moves slowly, and just feels kind of a slog to control. I don't think I've ever seen that animation. I'm usually, like, so ahead in the game. I've already broken this rock before he gets there. Killing, violence, destroy.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Take this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
Yeah, just go smash that in the house. Can I still do the prank? Born with glasses, by the way. Basically me, now that I think about it. I have been wearing them since I was a baby. I didn't actually need to do that. I'm sorry, man. Wonderful noises in these games. Oh no! That was another thing, actually, I meant to bring up when I was talking about what a nice experience these are to replay. Like, in addition to the soundtrack, the sound design in general is wonderful. Everything makes a satisfying noise. Pretty much everything you interact with will respond. And they just made some really good noises. Not only for the objects, but just the creatures that inhabit these worlds. Everything you hit is just like... And that's very entertaining to me. I'm very entertained by that sort of thing. I'm not immune to thinking loud funny sometimes. Not inherently, you know, it can't be... You can't just scream and have that be funny. I'm no fan of, say... You know, I was gonna say Mr. Beast, but I've actually never seen a Mr. Beast video. I don't know if he does scream. I just assumed he did because he's got thumbnails that looks like he screams. You know, he looks like one of those YouTubers. But it definitely can be funny. Like, I really like Invader Zim, and most of that is screaming. And the voice actors really make it work. Like, you know, when you have Richard Horvitz in the cast as well, you know there's going to be a lot of screeching, a lot of yelling. He's quite the master at it. Did I actually get all of the gems in this level, by the way? I did. I've missed some along the way.
Thanks for the help, Sheila.
YouTube poops that overuse the loud edit. That's all the eggs anyway. I don't know where I missed some gems, but oh. Ah, they fell off when I did the Okay, that's still not all of them. Ah, well. We're not looking for perfection.
If you ever forget how to control a character or vehicle, just go to the pause menu and select Help.
Help! So it was read so desperately. Select help! You're gonna need it. Okay, so when I enter this portal, we get another cutscene. Maybe this is where the flag is. But look at Hunter's head in that textured watercolor loading screen, by the way. He just looks like a mango. I skipped the opening cutscene, but this is who stole the eggs.
Ooh, look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
That's Millhouse, by the way.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me? Or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
I know she's like done, you know, a ton of voice acting in her career. She retired recently, didn't she? Including a lot of other Simpsons characters, but I just think Millhouse is the funniest one to cite. Just the idea that that's also who she is. Okay, so that's a couple things down now. I've seen that cutscene. Now we, that's anything... Oh, she's still not there. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried about that. Oh no, that happened last time. Maybe it's if it's on the same save file. Well, in that case, I guess I could skip over to the file I already have. I don't think we'll see the message again, but I know for a fact that that one is, wow, the screen's a little broken on the emulator as well. I know for a fact this one is busted, because I got it confirmed. So okay, let me go swap over to that save file, which is probably pretty much the same amount of completion, so I haven't lost too much there. Oh, this title screen always did a really weird thing as well, that if you reload it during the same session, the sound effects changed, and I never knew if that was a... I've actually made more progress on the second one. Oops. I never knew if that was intended, or just the game reads the audio in a really weird way if you come back to the title screen. Alright, so... Did I not collect a lot of gems out here, or is... Okay. Maybe I skipped a lot of gems. I was just wondering if some of them already got removed. So I have less progress here, but I know it's one that's broken, so... Better safe than sorry? I mean, I guess not necessarily safe. I wonder if actually the message is here, because I don't think I saved when I saw it. Is she there? Oh, there she is! Okay. There we go. Alright, so I have less gems than I did in the previous one, but it kind of doesn't matter. I I keep, you know, I've just got the compulsion to pick these up, but I'm not actually here for the completion. Okay, so I guess she only appears once per save file. But that's the confirmation that this game is well and truly broken. So let's go say hi.
I'm sorry, Spyro, but you seem to be playing a hacked version of this game. This may be an illegal copy. Since this copy has been modified, you may experience problems that would not occur on a legal copy.
Okay, we've certainly made our bed. There. Better more sorry than less sorry, exactly. Now I know for sure that this is being on the path to destruction. In many ways, this is kind of like the weird route of Spyro. It is absolutely not like that. Oh, he laid that egg. Away with you. So I think now I'm pretty sure I did the skateboarding. Maybe I didn't do the skateboarding of the previous one. I kind of wish I could combine files. I didn't get this egg all the way at the very beginning. Wow, I really did skip past everything. Oh, here's Isabel again. That's all the eggs, so good. I did all of that. Did I go to Cloud Spires? This save? I did not. No. Pretty much back where I was. Okay. I think the only difference is I didn't do the skateboarding on this save file. Which is no huge loss. I'm sure I'll have to come back to the levels anyway, when things start disappearing. Actually, I totally forgot. In addition to Millhouse, you actually hear her again, and it's a little more like you'll notice a little bit of Rod and Todd in this.
The Rhinox have shut down our cloud generator, and I'll never see a rainbow again.
I'll never see a rainbow again. Iron helps us play.
That's so sad. Also, these such cute little designs. I'd also like twice as big as Spyro is. These things are huge.
You'd think the sorceress would want more rain after what the sun has done to her skin.
Oh. Dang. This is what I was talking about the soundtrack being really good, by the way.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here. If my wings were big and strong...
Well, you have nothing interesting to say. Dang, burn, son. See, that's a good sound too. Actually, the hoot is also great. I keep getting distracted by them, but it's hard not to comment on how fantastic all these noises are. You again.
The metal armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon flame.
I know what you did.
If you hold down the square button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
Don't play all niceys now. Can I cheat up there? Ah. Hell yeah. And I got rewarded for it. The keyboard is so good. Imagine if you could only get the weird route by pirating Deltarune. I'm surprised Toby Fox hasn't done something like that. I suppose as an indie creator, you don't exactly want to encourage people to pirate a game. And he already puts a lot of detail into things that, you know, are sort of like, I guess not Easter eggs, but he does enough hidden things that allude to, you know, the mysteries and rumors of games that you experience in childhood. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do anything a bit like this, where, oh, if you try and steal this, the annoying dog will squish you with a car forever.
Oh, you activated the bellows? Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
You can't even do that because it was started in Chapter 2 and it was free. Oh yeah, I forgot the first two were free. You literally can't pirate them. I mean, I guess if you could if you wanted to. You could just go out for no particular reason and download somebody else's game. Henry. A little tail wag.
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds. But they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot.
It's actually a little more Sherry and Terry, now that I think about it.
Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
The pot. Get it into the pot.
If you can't keep up with the sun seed, remember, you can always hold down the square button to charge.
I'm actually taking the time to listen to dialogue that I don't think I've ever heard. Not even that I've never heard it, you know, I haven't heard it in an extremely long time. I just think there's a lot of stuff I skipped over as a kid. They were literally just born. Ow. Otherwise, I never did get around to looking up that phenomenon you told me about when the thing about connecting with video games you're playing and actually responding to injuries, falling for things like ow, as if it actually physically happened to you. I should really look into that. Something that a lot of Spyro music consistently has as well is that really good organ. You know, each game in the trilogy has subtle differences. You can tell which one they came from. Stuart Copeland kind of develops over the few years that they worked on these. But all three of them have those really good organ bits in them. People think of the drums because he's a drummer and he really pays attention to that detail of them.
What I call a sun.
But they bring in some real good, like, baseball organ quite often as well.
I think it's a dad, though.
Ah, it's Lulu. You say anything more? Or are you just kind of hanging out? A lot of these NPCs have one eye bigger than the other, or perhaps smaller than the other. I'm actually not sure if that's a stylistic quirk, or just kind of how it looks in gameplay. Or maybe it's just like, it's hard to know if that's just how they look by default, or it's a bit of an emulation graphical issue, or just how they ended up looking once rigged and animated. Imagine while the eggs hatches and it's an ugly pink mess with bulgy eyes. It really, like, okay. I actually wish that was something they'd incorporated into the reignited version. Because they did do weird choices with the art direction where more detail to them seemed to mean uglier in some cases. Like, a lot of things lost their cuteness. for reasons I still don't really understand. But that's a good witchy cackle for the season. So there were things that were like intended to be cute on purpose, like cute puppies that turn into demons in one stage, that they just made look like ugly pugs. And, you know, that kind of makes no sense. It loses the idea. Excuse me. Thank you. But if they were going to make things ugly anyway, I kind of wish they had done that, where just there was a random chance that one of the dragon eggs was just some absolute fetus of a lizard. Like, why not just go the whole hog?
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
Yeah, this hatch, isn't it? It's just some greasy little limp undercooked chicken. I want ugly babies. Me too! Like, come on, it'd be really fun. And it goes with the slightly gross-out humour of the period these games were made in. I think it'd be appropriate. Oh, I forgot you were here. Speaking of babies. This is the first the thieves we've encountered in this game. Sorry, you were just a casualty of me trying to chase this thing down. It was not personal. This is O'Brien. Brian with the Bono shades right there. I feel like that's something that really... I guess it doesn't date the game because it's too small a detail to worry about, but the wraparound shades are such a 2000 look. It really places it firmly in that. What can we give? What accessory can we give these dragon babies? I thought you were calling me an ugly baby for a second. Would you like to be? Everything's looking normal so far. I don't think we've lost any stuff, right? I suppose the problem with me not collecting all of the eggs is it's a little tougher to know which ones I have lost. Maybe I should just aim for that and not gems.
At last,
my portal to the Tiki Lodge. Oh, unfortunately, all of these voices are firmly, funnily enough, lodged in my brain all these years on.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it. Well, it looks like it's just you and me. I'll keep a lookout while you sort out the Rhinox.
I'm just entirely past you. Genes that determine which glasses you hatch out of the egg with, yeah. Do you get the cool shades? Or do you get the big ol' frames? Like, what was that one we saw doing the chicken dance? Emily? I actually can't remember now. I probably should aim for all legs, I think, so I can't get all of the ones in this level, because I have to backtrack to this one. But there's some I can get. Also, a bow. Because you have to know which one is the girl baby dragon and the boy baby dragon.
Be sure to keep your friend Sparks the dragonfly healthy, Spyro. If his health is low, torch a little creature like the slug below me to release a butterfly.
Oh, just torch this little guy? Yeah, no problem. There's no non-awkward way to do that, but amazingly old-timey white person voice on a tiki or something. Yeah. I mean, This is probably the... Compared to Spyro 2, this one isn't as bad. Spyro 2 has some absolutely atrocious dated parts in it. This has its moments, but mostly avoids the trappings of being made in the past, you know, being made about 25 years ago. Actually, this was its 25th anniversary was recently. What the hell happened there? I went under it. I don't think I've ever done that before. But yeah, there's still a lot of unfortunate stereotyping caricatures like that.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
But that is that's a very good voice. Oh, it's Curly. Oh, is this the level that has the Three Stooges eggs in it? I think it might be. So yeah, this is the egg I can't get yet. That's speaking of, I say speaking of too much, just because I get, you know, I get turned on to so many other topics. That's a good Muppety face. Oh. Hey. Yeah, Spyro, what happened to the music? Was that because I checked the... Okay. For a second I thought that was a symptom of the piracy detection. Apparently not.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee.
No.
Very well.
Get lost, loser.
Maybe if we both just hold hands and think happy thoughts, the thieves will decide to return the eggs themselves.
I can't help feeling the fact that I am technically a thief playing that. Well, I'm not even technically, very much a thief playing this game. It feels a little pointed now. Thief? Who? What?
Spyro! Thank you, Spyro, and best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I enjoy the fact that, you know, this is a game made in 2000, so the decline option is get lost, loser. Oh, I guess the music just disappears when you get close to the portal. I actually don't remember that happening. There's a portal in that door I can't open yet where the penguin is, so...
Are you the dragon looking for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
Over there, I see. Oh, there is a shifty-looking character indeed. When I was talking a little earlier about, you know, we were discussing things that were harder in video games when you were a kid that are quite easy now. Catching these thieves is one of those. Like, a really infamous nightmare for pretty much everyone who's played these, and now it's just, you know, the method is you run on the outside of them for a little bit, you wait till you're real close, and yeah, easy. Moira, maybe this isn't the Three Stooges one. Curly was making me think it might have been this one.
Hey, there goes another one!
Stony.
Really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
I have a real clear memory of having so many attempts on this one because I kept falling off the edge. Oh, Kermit! Or it's Kermit. Yeah. I feel like I missed opportunity not making that one green. Okay, now there's a secret skill point here. Is this it? Excellent. Skillish you who? Skillish who? If I'm this sloppy with the gems, I'm probably not going to notice when one of them disappears from the level, so... I don't think it matters as much as watching the eggs disappear or any other kind of problems that can happen.
Those guys ought to be locked up.
I'm actually not sure who that voice actor is who does those. That doesn't seem like it's Tom Kenny, though. He does have a decent range where he could disguise his voice pretty well. But I'm not really hearing a hint of him. I also specifically picked the PAL version of this game. Not because I'm British, but this is a version that has different languages, and one of the quirks of the anti-piracy is that sometimes the language will randomly change. I thought that would be a good one to encounter. Just to mess you up, just to keep you on your toes. You'll be playing a game quite happily and it's like, oh, suddenly I don't understand anything. Unless you're bilingual, in which case it doesn't work on you.
The portal is working! I'll see you at the beach!
How many eggs do I have? Okay, so run along the wall. Okay, I didn't actually get that one. That wasn't one that's disappeared, and these two I can't do. Maybe I should go back and get that one at some point. I have 20 eggs. Okay, I'll keep 20 in mind. Seashell Shore. A really fun level to say when you have a lisp.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the
Sebastian the Seal.
Took it for a joyride, and then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Rhinox failed to see the humor in the story and stuffed my friends in the jail behind you.
Oh, well, they did. I really like copy-pasted NPCs. But they're even doing the exact same animation. They're just one entity. I just looked in chat to see, this is the sound of the 30s. It does have that quality to it, doesn't it? It absolutely does. Sounds kind of scratchy after all these years. Oh, if I could break out the perfect... Oh, here's Zoe.
Want a quick summary of your progress in a world? You can press the select button to open the atlas page for the world you are in.
Oh, I bet you'd like me to check my progress, wouldn't you, Zoe? Why do you know about that? Also, hang on. I just want to look at this fodder real quick. This chicken with a little helmet. Good. Yeah, if I could pull out the perfect transatlantic radio host voice. Honestly, I would just be doing my entire streams like that. You got anything to say to me, Zoe? No? Whoa, whoa. Odd camera jankiness. Where are you going?
Oh, hi, Spyro. Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinox fortress. I'm about to go and lend a foot. I love...
Oh, I didn't mean to skip past the, It's weird how often that quote happens in so much media. You know, the snow clone of I love the smell of X in the morning. Always one of those lines that's quoted as stuff that is entirely out of the target audience of what it's being referenced in as well.
The Rhinox have built a fortress on our beach, and we're gonna blow it to smithereens! We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now. Just make sure to stop all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
Smithereens is an excellent word. Smithereens is not something you really hear unless something is being blown to it. I'm trying to think of some other good things that are good to be exploded into bits. That's a good one. Pieces. Also a good choice. You can be also you can be blasted to smithereens, you can be blown to smithereens. I don't even know what happened there. Ooh, am I gonna make this? Just about. Oh no, the chicken. Yeah, get out of there, chicken. I don't even know if that was meant to. The animation was just lucky. Oh, it's going in. Smithers? Fetch me Riverines.
Wow!
And oh, Molly. You know, I'm blanking actually on the name of the movie that quote is referencing. Oh, is Sparks gone? There we go. What are you guys up to? What are you two of the same people up to?
Stay and get a tan if you like.
Stay and get a tan. That was a nice little
Our beach is your beach.
very melodic. There was a what is that? Wow, I'm not thinking of any good names today for things. There's is it Radio Lab? Jared, 19. That did an episode on how we sort of interpret melodies in people's tone of voice. So maybe you'll be inherently hearing something musical in the way people speak, and you can apply spoken word to you can turn it into a song essentially. I think the example was somebody hearing in the other room, absolutely hearing somebody saying something inside. Is it something inside so strangely? Something like that. Also, Sheila's fine. Okay. Okay, that didn't get closed. I have seen people in the past come out of that level and have that close back up again. I guess I'm lucky. I think it depends how long you're in the game for as well, you know. Oh, I actually... No, I want to see the full atlas. Okay, 22x? That seems normal. I do think anti-piracy stuff is dependent on how long you're actually in the game, so because I did come into the save file, I've not actually been in it that long. Maybe I'm not feeling any ill effects just yet. Yeah, that hearing songs in people's words is it was actually something I was introduced to in my creative audio class about a decade ago now, and it's really stuck in my head of spotting melodies in people's speech. I know the original quote is, maybe it's not the original quote, maybe that was quoting something else, but I think it's I love the smell of napalm in the morning, which is making me think it's probably a war film, but I cannot think of which one it is.
But we used it to test our ultra-high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it
That's a lot of hyphens right there.
without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now.
I like the voice on these guys too. It's kind of scratchy voice they have.
The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
Oh, I remember this minigame being a real pain. You go super fast and you have to hit everything. Like that. Don't do that. Oh, wow, yeah. Alright. That was just a taster, I've got it. But maybe I don't got it. Oh. I'm not remotely a movies person. No, there's tons I haven't seen. Wow. So many, like, blockbusters, classics that I have yet to watch, which I suppose is nice because it means I've just, you know, I've yet to experience them. Oh, I thought I got you. I actually did make a list of films, both rewatching ones I've seen before and ones that sounded good to me. And of course I haven't gotten around to them. I wanted to rewatch The Truman Show, because I would say... And I'm also speaking as someone who has not seen many movies in my life. That's a strong favourite, I just think it's a very well-constructed film, well-acted. Nice, my movie talk distracted me enough to do it.
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Who is this? It is Duke. The out-of-sync blink was very cute. So yeah, I was gonna rewatch The Truman Show, and then I wanted to watch The Burbs sometime, because I saw an episode of Red Letter Media talking about it, and it seemed my kind of film, I think. You know, something that's... What's a nice way to use the term? Because I really don't want to use the term... You know, offbeat. Offbeat film is what I quite like. I'm going to avoid the word of quirky because I just think that's too reductive. But I do personally like things that are atypical, but kind of don't know that they are.
While he was shaking me. No.
I think quirky, you know, it kind of applies to stuff that knows it's being unusual. Not in a way that's subversive in an interesting way, but sort of it is trying to get you to go, wow, isn't that weird? And I sort of, it's very particular of me, but I guess I prefer things that don't do that. They just have something interesting to say, and they don't make a big deal out of it. But, yeah, that's a movie I want to check out. I also have, because people are always telling me to watch it, because it's understandably a big classic, is, The Godfather is on that list. I don't know when I'm going to get around to watching that. But I think I should, because pretty much everyone around me, and also people, you know, people I've listened to have been praising that film for decades. Quirky, zany, wacky. Exactly. Oh, I'm done already.
Let's head on over to the balloon.
Okay, so I can go to the boss now.
The balloon's all ready, sir. Just jump on.
That's oddly normal. Oh, hey you. Oh, she's still there? Wait. Oh, you haven't forgotten me, have you? I didn't know she was there permanently. I'm just gonna check my atlas real quick there. Oh, there's an egg I didn't actually get in that world. Okay. I don't think anything's off. Oh, 69% complete. Okay. Guess I'll go along to the first boss then. Oh, we got a cutscene time. I can adjust and relax a bit. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether someone is trying to make a big deal of it. Yeah, that is a problem with these, isn't it? Is that sometimes it's kind of to do with your own taste and maybe you aren't giving something a fair chance.
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness. But he's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him.
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him.
Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it. You, come here.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could.
Her arms are so tiny and cute.
This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
And she just leaves. I can't remember in what, like, the assistant critters that you rescue in each hub world just seem to be on your side immediately. I quite like that in a, where am I going? Oh nice, that worked out for me. But you know, like I mentioned earlier, it's not a game that's big on story, so everyone's just immediately like, yeah, I'm gonna help out. We're best friends now. Absolutely wonderful buzzsaw noise as well. Oh! Didn't realise I was that low in health. Don't think I've ever died to that boss. I was too busy praising the game to pay attention to it. So far this has been kind of normal too, apart from the message, which confirms that something is up. But I think it's because I have to have been playing a long time, so... I'm trying to think of how long I've been in this particular save. Maybe about 40 minutes? Maybe this is when things start to show. I know this game also has a difficulty setting that it changes depending on how bad a time you're having or how good a time you're having it. And I think the Anti-Piracy might ramp it up to the hardest difficulty. I don't think it's on that now. It's something that could happen. But that's an interesting feature of this game because it's kind of a subtle one. I don't know if any guides make mention of it specifically. The game certainly never tells you about it. I think it's sort of like if you die a certain amount of times, the game decides to go easy on you. Makes less enemies appear and stuff like that. And if you've been doing too well, it starts to challenge you and it's like, oh, I see you're seem to be finding this game quite easy, do you? I guess the thing about Spyro 3 is it just really likes to punish you for playing it. I mean, with that difficulty in mind, it is the kind of game that would have a you know, a petty copy protection, wouldn't it? It doesn't even like you play it in a legit way. wasn't looking where I was going. Okay, what happened there? Gruesome. And there's Grayson. It really is a trilogy chock full of wonderful cartoon violence. Everything seems so peaceful in the balloon. You wouldn't think anything was going on at all, would you? There's fireworks going on outside, I can hear those. I don't know if that picked up on mic or not.
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected.
Sure have.
You haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
With the anti-piracy in mind, that suddenly becomes very foreboding. Gay Grayson. I'm just, like, I know it's on because I got the message. But I feel very, you know, I'm waiting for that shoe to drop. It's actually keeping me on edge that nothing has happened. I feel like it's lulling me into a false sense of security. And I think it is purely based on, maybe now I'm thinking it's not how far you got, but how long you've been playing. And this stream's about nearly an hour and a half in. So I'm probably now reaching about the point I started the second save. So maybe this is where things start to get strange.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
The real anti-piracy is the paranoia if you're wondering what's going to happen. It really is. Like, oh my god, I have exactly 700 gems. Forget about it.
Oh dear, Spyro, you really should pay up. I think he's pining for the fjords.
Wonderful, wonderful references once again.
Ah, my...
Yeah, take all of my money, I suppose.
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
I'm going to take a quick break while you watch this cutscene, actually.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this. Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Oh my god, just in time. I don't actually have my headphones back on, but I am back in the chair. Oh. I'm coming, Spyro. Hold on. I gotta get everything sorted back out. There we go. Nice. Well, I'm not gonna go there just yet. I'm still gonna explore some of the place around. Just had to double check my mic was back on then. Pining for the fjords. Oh, this isn't open. I don't have enough egg. I think usually I've played this game so thoroughly that I haven't actually seen that portal be closed because I've gotten all of the eggs in the previous world before I get here. Weird to see.
When you see a ladder or walls that look climbable, just jump onto it and you'll grab it with your claws.
Going out of the room did mean I actually missed my favourite part of the cutscene, which was the absolutely zero animation of Moneybags when he gets hit with a rocket. Blown to smithereens, in fact. It's just great that there's no like cartoon take, comical reaction or anything. He's just off the screen.
Hi, Spyro. This is a super flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters? I saw a Rhinoc hide an egg in one of them.
It's weird how she's, you know, with the context of the message that she's still all pally-pally, and it's like... feels so sinister now. Especially since she hasn't done anything. I don't know why I'm acting like it's Zoe who's to blame directly for these things. Like, she was just the messenger. She didn't necessarily cause these problems, or did she? Did not mean to explode you. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'll come back for those. Oh, I know where that last one is. It's up on the ladder somewhere, isn't it? Where's the ladder spot? Trying to slowly realize. Oh no, that's just the egg that's up here. Modesty. Oh, this is a good egg. No, that's okay, thank you. Oh, it reset my flame? I got that egg? Hey Hunter, you gonna talk, or... There you go.
Hey, Spyro, Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it?
The series enjoys the word doodad. I think it crops up a fair amount.
I'll see you in there later.
With that rock. Look at him. Wait, can I, yeah. I also just keep stopping to listen to the music because the bass in this track is really good. Oh yeah, I didn't actually pick up one of the vase eggs, did I? Doodad is a good word, it really is. Thingamajig. talk about some good words. Smithereens doodad. I think the last egg is in this little cove here, isn't it? Mingus. Oh, like Redus. Mingus Redus. Bumpo Trungus. And Cringy Spingus. What was that like? There was a post somewhere, wasn't there, that was just like highlighting all of these odd name combinations from a few years ago. And it was a compilation stuff like that. It was like Brumpo Tungus saw heaven when he was 5 or something like that. If anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, this is completely incomprehensible. Gizmo Doohickey, yeah, exactly. It's a word that always comes to mind when I think about the drummer Dan Hickey's, how close his name sounds to Doohickey. It feels like it should be his nickname in the mid. It feels like, because, you know, the Johns of They Might Be Giants, I guess mostly Flensburg loves to give people nicknames on stage. The horn section, you know. I feel like if there isn't a show where he's introduced him as like Dan Doohickey, I'll be very surprised. It just seems kind of his thing. Scrimmy Bingus and the Crunchy Spingus. Exactly, okay. At least I don't sound as incomprehensible as I thought. Going here first? Yeah, why not? The thing about these games is that they are not particularly linear. You can enter any level. You have to do the hub worlds in a certain way, but you can go back and enter any level in any order you want. And yet, ever since I was a kid, from the very first time I played this, and every time since, I have entered them in the same way each time. I do not have an explorer's heart. I don't know why I've done that. It's just my routine, I guess. But why not live a little? I'm already living on the edge, pirating a game.
That gator was mean. I thought I was a gunner. Thanks for saving me.
It sneezed real bad, actually. I moved my arm and knocked something off the side of my chair as well. Oh, I have a horrible feeling I'm going to get a sneezing fit. I might have to mute next time. Doohickey equals drum machine and Dan Hickey equals drummer, exactly. Omer. Good jumping. This is one of those things where, as we established, the game is... I was going to say this game can be somewhat stereotypical in that Western cartoon sort of a way, but then the Tiki guy has had that transatlantic 30s radio voice, and the Fireflies in this swampy region are French. Sheila lives in Austria, which I kind of get because I think that's an Austria little thing, but nothing has really... There's no correlation between any of this. Michael. Uh-huh. Was that a lobster? It might have been the fodder. Yeah, the little crayfish. I keep working on this, so I'm not like explaining anything. This is probably a bad introduction to the game because I'm just blasting through it. Blasting to smithereens, in fact. I haven't established what anything is, like how these little creatures... I mean, you've probably picked up on that already. But how these little creatures... You just... look how cute they are! Look at this little face just crawling along, and then you kill it. To get health for sparks. Louisiana, you know what? I actually didn't think of that side of it. That at least this one kind of makes sense. like someone exploded back there, but I didn't notice. I need to kill this guy again, I'm sorry. Eek.
I can't let you through. You're too poor to pass this door. Come back with more cash.
Oh no, I'm poor. Oh no, I haven't been collecting enough gems on the way. I might have to actually come out of this level and... I think that's all of them. I'm sorry, but you know, Sparks is blue, and when I need more health, look at it, just inching along. There are no frames on this thing. Yeah. Oh, there's a gem. That shouldn't help me. Maybe this one will. That frog sound effect. I think that might be part of the music, actually. I have heard in... Actually, can I jump up there with my double jump? Oh, what do you have to say, actually?
Beware the water. Snapping jaws of piranha claim many victims.
Claim many victims. Oh, I think it's too far away. I was wondering if I could abuse my double jump that I keep forgetting that I have. But yeah, that frog sound effect. Okay, I'm gonna skip out of there a second, go get more gems. I know for a fact it's definitely in the Oddworld game series. And it's probably a stock sound effect that's used in a bunch of different things. He didn't even try to come up with a reason to pay him, he just said you're too poor. You're too poor to use this door. Oh, that was the reason, I guess. Was that a haiku? Yes, for some reason. Okay. I don't think there is a correlation between, you know, French and swamp, certainly. When you have the US side of the French influence, that makes sense. French swamp haiku? I don't think there's any sort of historical connection there. I may be wrong. I could quite easily be wrong, but I think that one's just... That's just combining stuff. I get French poetry, I guess. I mean, it's not like France is exclusive, you know, poetry is exclusively associated with France, and it's also a Japanese style of poetry, so I'm just trying to come up with reasons here. I don't think there is one. Okay, I gotta stop attacking bunnies when I need to get money. Nice bars. Why am I bothering with all these bunnies when I need to go and get my monies? I could have just rhymed bunny and money again. I don't know why I made up a word that doesn't exist. I guess money actually is a real word, isn't it? And it always seems weird to me that that's a legitimate financial term for multiple currencies, because it just sounds like a word they would say on Invader Zim or something. I know this is the second time I'm bringing up Invader Zim on the stream. Well, actually it is, isn't it? Because there's that quote in one of the episodes where they're doing a reconstruction on some TV show. I'm not explaining this very well if you've never seen the episode, but basically they do a reconstruction of something Zim is alleged to have done. And the thing Zim is alleged to have said is like, but I need these monies to buy nutrients. I guess they did actually say money's in it, and that's why it reminds me of Invader Zim. It's just that kind of a word. With that kind of a tone, I suppose. You know, it's slightly a little random, and yet it's just a completely legit term. Reminds me of the design philosophy Toby Fox has, where he makes up a creature with a seemingly unrelated personality, like a snow dragon that's also a comedian. Yeah, I saw that statement on that. I just thought that was a really fun way to come up with things. Like, you avoid lazy stereotyping if you do something like that. You also have to be careful because you might, you still have to be considerate because you might connect two things that are actually quite relevant accidentally and make something offensive that way. Wasn't a can? Oh yeah, this cannon today good. I thought I was skipping ahead of them, but it turns out I was on autopilot. I'd actually done the work for me. On some Alien Ghost Hunters TV show, yeah, like they do, they're doing a reconstruction of, I think, Dib's series of events. Oh, that's Sim's series of events because he's trying to paint himself as an innocent little human kid. And Dib is the instigator, and he's going like, give me your lunch money or something like that. And his response is that line that, I need these monies to buy nutrients. Ah, speaking of movies I need to watch, I need a rewatch of Invader Zim sometime. Did that guy just die? Oh, I guess those enemies kill themselves. I've never let them live long enough to see that. Anyway, I'm no longer poor.
This door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it.
No, your haiku poetry stinks.
Dadgummit, dragon, just cough up those stinking gems, and I can go home. This door is jammed shut. Only the power of gems can hope to move it. You've made a wise choice. It will mean more eggs for you and more gems for me. Best of all, Spyro, I can stop speaking haiku. What a sweet relief.
She's huge. Oh, he has no. Oh, he does have more to say.
Stop talking to me. I hate speaking in haiku. Just go find some gems.
Oh, that was a sneaky little gem back there as well, hidden behind the door. If I hadn't noticed that, that's definitely one of those that I would have had to backtrack through. This one precariously perched on the piranha ledge as well.
Con las lámparas encendidas, un secreto que desvelar, que se encuentra justo en este lugar.
Well, they're not French anymore. Did my game? Pauser. I see the language changing I was talking about earlier has occurred. Have I lost any eggs? No, I don't believe I have. Oh, that's definitely the first confirmation that the anti-piracy is in effect. It is working. Villa Solada. Crater de lava. Playa de las Conchas. Wait, what is this area I haven't been in? Autopista de Champ. Oh, that'll be the speedway level I haven't entered yet. Wonderful. The Autopsy of Champions. That's all I could read it as. I better not touch any things I don't know, because obviously continue. Okay. That's probably not how it's pronounced, but I can, similar enough connections in the Romance languages that I can say, okay, continue, Atlas is untouched. Options, yes. Guarda juego, in general. Sonido. Voz, no. That's voices. Oh no, that's hang on. Mono stereo. Okay, so that's my sound settings. Sorry, I just wanna wait, no, I wanna keep Voz on. Musica? Sound effects. Okay. Atras. Is that return? I said I wouldn't touch things and then I got, you know, vibration. Horizontal and vertical are the same. Of course they are. Camera. The camera is activa. And now it's passiva. Wonderful. This isn't a punishment, I'm having fun. Oh, wait, no, cancelar. Okay, maybe I shouldn't touch that anymore. Okay, I'm going to hablar to you.
Con las lámparas encendidas, un secreto podré desvelar, que se encuentra justo en este lugar.
I like his voice in this dub, actually. Well, Sheila's minigame's still open. Italian? It might be. Oh, I feel so... Oh, okay, I thought it took... I thought it took my ability to press down away, but I think that was just the controller jamming up. It might be Italian, actually. I feel terrible not knowing the differences like that. But... what's a good clue here to what it might be? Somebody who's... complicado. That complicado makes me want to guess. I mean, habla is, oh, turn around. There. I actually don't know if that makes me want to lean towards Spanish. But is that actually the Italian?
Debo salir a la lucha y no podré disfrutar de la dulce primavera, aunque ganas tengo muchas.
Oh, her voice is really... I like the voice actors in this version. They're very soothing. I don't like this minigame. This is awful. It's a shame that it had to happen coming here. This is a horrendous, frustrating little minigame. Watch me do it in one now.
Con las bombas que ves aquí, una jaula de huevo debemos destruir. Con cuidado de no morir. Tu ayuda necesitamos, canguro. ¿Podemos contar con tu apoyo para que construyas un camino seguro?
I wish I could remember what they say originally. It's something about guiding them through the rocks. Basho. I assume his name is unchanged, actually. I'm trying to, like, brute force my way through a language and see what I can connect. Camino. Camino, what would that be to, At least I know enough to know sí. Me can supo más.
Sí, ha llegado el momento de bombardear. A estos pequeños huevos he venido a ayudar.
So, a moment... I don't know why I'm trying to translate on the fly for a language I don't speak, but I'm just thinking, so... just a moment, little... wait a moment, little bombs... play the game, exactly. I'm getting distracted. Oh, so this is one of those horrible, like, not quite an escort mission, but you just have to get rid of the hazards before they run into them. And they take really dumb paths. And it's very annoying. Because sometimes you think they're going a certain way and they don't. And you also can't clear the path ahead of time. Everything springs back up again. One of those types of missions. Where there's a bit of trial and error involved. Yeah. The blink on the glasses is good as well.
Vuelta a bombardear. Las rocas grandes podemos empujar y los champiñones pisotear.
Love this little guy. I thought you might enjoy his design. I mean, they're annoying but very lovable.
Sí, ha llegado el momento.
See, I will try again. You know what, this is kind of like an anti-frustration feature of this. I'm having too much fun with the novelty of trying it in a language I've never played before to feel annoyed. This actor's voice acting is instead calming. What even are they? I think they're also supposed to be fireflies like the others. I feel like the glasses makes me want to read them as more mole-like, because again, that seems like a typical animal motif, doesn't it? Like moles aren't very well sighted. But, oh, yes. Oh, are you going back on there? Oh, that is evil.
Vuelta a bombardear.
There's an escort mission in Luigi Superstar Saga where you have to take Peach somewhere while solving puzzles at the same time as you get wandering off and getting captured. It was so frustrating, good grief. I can imagine, honestly, least favourite type of mission in a game is this. Nobody likes this. Nobody wants to do this. I don't know, maybe there's some sick people who enjoy that sort of challenge in their game. I'm not going to say there's something wrong with them, but there is. Or maybe it just makes you a nice person who likes to save people. Maybe I should look at it in that way, in a more positive manner. Oh, that was very close. Please don't walk into that one. Are you quite finished? Nice. Peggy. 3.
Aún queda un huevo más. Y si a mi hermano quisieras ayudar, lo podríais liberar.
The egg is liberated. I actually don't know which word egg is. What is egg?
Si consigo pasar la jaula de este huevo, prometo volar. Y así las crías dejarán de llorar.
Is it huevo? Is that egg? Or supuesto?
Sí, ha llegado el momento de bombardear a estos pequeños huevos.
I think it is huevos, isn't it? That patient little eggs. If I'm remembering the original English dialogue correctly. Oh. Where are you going? Take the path. Take the path. What is wrong with you? Why? Why are you so fast? What is your problem? I'm not gonna hit that in time. I like how the game makes me feel really far away, even though I was right in front of it.
Vuelta a bombardear.
Vuelta bombardear. I'll be playing this mission so long that I'll actually become fluent. Oh, you go right past that one, do you? Okay. Oh. Okay, so I think this... You can't kick all of those out of the way because they'll drop back down from the sky, so I can't just be clever and go right ahead. Also, this one was still up? That is so sly. Ooh. Oh, you go to that mushroom, you go to that one. I see. Oh, the trial and error on this one is nuts. You can afford to do some of them a little ahead of time, but not all of them. I think I was supposed to do that. Oh, no, it's okay. I bet he comes back on this mushroom, doesn't he? Wait a minute, where are you going? I didn't know you were gonna go back there.
Well.
Okay, well, I'm slowly learning the path anyway. I keep doing this one. I don't think he actually goes over this mushroom, does he? He doesn't go over that one. I don't need to do that one. I keep forgetting. He does, however, go over this one. Oh no, we got really close! That was like a jump scare. I didn't know he was right on top of me.
Well.
Bull. Blech is truly how I feel, actually. Get down there, you. Truly hideous little minigame. Do not. I thought I was gonna come up just as like. Oh, where did you go? Yes. Go. Kill. Michelle. Wait, I don't know if the name's been changed, actually.
Gracias a la canguro, a estas dos creas les espera un gran futuro. Me figuro.
Well, thank you, kangaroo. A big future? Okay, let me think. Thank you, kangaroo. This is a good future, I think. I have no idea. Still very enjoyable though. I wonder how long is this gonna... Is this just like for the rest of the game until I close out? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, the noise they make. Actually, that's a good bit of tension release. Oh, hey. A nice little secret area up there. Feels like it should have more in it. I don't like being mean to people in video games, Vin. Listen. They like it. It's enrichment. They love being kicked about. It's their favorite activity. Oh, there's another one up here. I wonder if there's a hidden egg back there, actually. It does feel like if there's at least two. No, just a single gem, but quite a big gem. A 10 gem. Gems I said I wouldn't collect all of, but I'm not listening to myself again. Oh, they're back here. Wow, I spent a while in that side bit. Yep, language is still...
Con las lámparas encendidas.
Oh, I need to light all the lamps, yeah. Oh, hey! It was like waiting for me. Oh, just give me an excuse to talk to this guy.
Cocodrilo vil, a punto he estado de morir. Gracias mil.
Cocodrilo vil. Ah. Was my little crayfish to... Oh, I didn't pick up the key for that. There's one. I'm telling you, I don't like to be cruel to people in video games. There we go. Also one over here so I can go get that egg on top of the tree canopy. Over there. Frank. $100 billion tackled crawfish. They come back again, it's cool. You know what else is cool? That little... that sound effect in the music is really nice. I don't believe I've ever picked up on that before. Kind of eerie.
Toma este huevo de aquí, como premio a tu valentía, que es mucho mayor que la mía.
Oh, I didn't talk to you yet, did I? Thelonious. Walk cycle on them is very cute.
Ya podemos alumbrar para poderte revelar el gran secreto escondido en este lugar. Aquí dentro hay que andar con precaución de no despertar a un brujo de horror, pues a la luz le tiene pavor.
What happened? Did you see that? Did you see the name go randomly back to English? Oh my god, what's always happening? I was just about to read out, oh, the name of the firefly is, and then it disappeared, and now it says Bubba the Firefly. So, take precaution. Maybe a big horror. Save us, please.
He swore to destroy whoever lights the tea lamps. Better you than me.
Bubba, what happened? Why did you suddenly gain another language? Why did it turn off? I was enjoying that. It's not fun if I can understand it. Oh, check out this sleepy guy. Wow, amazing aim. Do these guys not speak in haiku in other languages? I'm actually not... I wonder if they didn't want to put the effort into translating them that way, so they're just like, What if the names become French and the language text boxes become German? Switch everything up. I wouldn't put it past the game to do that, actually. I'm very low on health. I need to not run into those gators. I gotta be sensible. Nice. Herbie. That's all of the eggs? Oh. I get a little worried when it takes a bit to load there. To load. Okay, Sheila's Alp does not seem to have reset any eggs. Kind of curious because I know people tend to have a problem by now. The thing about the language changes, I know I could just do that myself anytime. When I start the game, I can have the option to, but it doesn't quite seem as fun without the game randomly springing it on me. Icy Peak? Sure. Icy Peak, there it is. It was weird that you know, it came out of the language switch up in the middle of me reading it. Sorry, I just force of habit flaming you.
Time to go ice fishing today, but Rhinox have blocked the path with ice, so I can't get through.
Oh, jeez.
I've been trying to clear the way with this cannon, but it doesn't.
It's a really good read.
I haven't been able to hit a dang thing on more.
Oh, it's a really good delivery on that. I've been trying to clear the way with this cannon. Got really aggressive about it. I'm sure someone has made a Spyro randomizer. Oh, definitely, yeah. I don't know if language, but I started a playthrough of Spyro 3 randomized about a year ago. That I've evidently never completed, but I just kind of thought, well, if I'm going to play through the game anyway, I want to do this version. So I decided to come back to the game and just like switch up what I was doing. I see peak and I play it. Your joke was way better than mine, that is a good one. Oh, I don't know why I keep innocently trying to kill Bob. Poor Bob. Oh right, I've got to do the wall. I appreciate the sound effect changing as you get up here. No, I don't appreciate that. Anyway, how about we just pretend that that didn't happen? Get away from me. Really fun that there wasn't like enough chance for that guy to finish cocking the gun or anything. Look at this. Oh, where you go? Where did he go? Wait, did he just run off the side of the... Oh, there he is. I know what you did. Oh, they're so hard to flame when you're skating. There's so much happening on screen right now. No! It makes it really like hard to load in everything at once. Oh no, Sparks is gone. Oh, I gotta pick all these gems my dang self. Wow, it is actually so much harder when you don't have him. And people don't consider him much of a character. Well, look at the difference it makes when you don't have him. Whoa, that was giving me slight vertigo. Oh, I think I might die here. I've never gone without Sparks before. I'm so alone. Sparks! No! Stop killing him. Can I shoot egg? You actually can, okay. I didn't think it would let you. Ugh, I thought I could get up there with a jump, but I cannot. Yeah, I can believe you haven't been without Sparks before, Vin. Hey, literally. I remember getting, like, teased over that when I got into them because I mentioned... Oh, I don't think... Maybe I can't double jump up here. I happened to get a dog called Sparky that I sometimes called Sparks years before I got into the band of the same name. And I couldn't tell people that fact without getting clowned on, like, oh, your dog Sparks? Definitely not named after the band Sparks. And it's like, no, it's a coincidence. I swear. Oh, wow, that was Reese. I was supposed to, I think I was supposed to, oh, they hit the rock. I'm not going back for that. No! See what happens when you don't have sparks in your life? In all fairness, the band name is pretty generic. Yeah, it makes them an absolute nightmare to search up anything on. Many bands did not have the foresight to consider search indexing when they named themselves. How dare they not think about the internet in the future, honestly. I didn't even notice that one hit me, to be honest. That is the difficulty with streaming games, is that I'm usually far more aware of my surroundings in them, but I get so distracted by talking and looking at things. It is extraordinarily hard to multitask. It was never intended to do this. I could never be one of those people that's like watching a second monitor while, you know, watching, what is it? It's gonna sound so old of me, but the whole Subway Surfers, like slime videos things while you're doing something else. I'm like, no, all attention has to be on this. Thanks for hitting me up here, by the way. That works for me. Oh, money bags. Oh, where should I go first, actually? Let's go in here. If I can pay him, actually. I'm forgetting I'm not collecting enough gems, which is usually not a trouble, you know. It's not trouble I usually have in these games.
Just between you and me, Spyro, I'd love to let you into the ice dancing competition for free. Really, I would. Unfortunately, however, the upkeep on my Zamboni is costing a fortune, so I'll have to ask you to find more gems before I let you in.
Just like a real-world object in the... Oh, 500. Okay, I can get that in here. It's weird to see this dialogue. Maybe I shouldn't be so efficient in games. Maybe I should take the easy route sometimes and just slow down. See what I'm missing out on. Oh, I think there's a way you can hit both of these guys at once. I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve it. Maybe. Can I like get them to be on platform together? Your glass is either half Nelson or full Nelson. I re-listened to that album the other day, as you probably know. My God, I forgot what... It's been like a good... maybe a little under a decade since I last listened to it. I forgot just how amazing that is. It did switch back. It decided to unpunish me, I suppose, and make it the language I originally selected. And to be honest, I was having fun. Kind of wish it hadn't. Scout? Oh, get it, Scout. Yeah, you actually aren't supposed to do that, but I am cheating in more ways than one. Not only am I pirating, but, you know, I used a double jump exploit in order to trigger the piracy, so might as well make use of it. The thing about the double jump is it was an unintended oh, I can't go that way. I'm too small for it. It was an unintended glitch in the second game, an exploit that people use. That if you charge, like if you, I'm trying to think of how to explain it. If you charge and then jump immediately, you gain a little more height than the game intended. And this was then fixed in the... Whoa. This was fixed in the third game. Okay, which way should I be going here? Oh, you can jump up there, okay. I just wasn't getting enough height. I'm drawing a stylophone turtle after turtle songs of North America. Oh my god, okay. You need to show that. Where is this? There you are. I'm honestly obsessed by the 2000s period where John Linnell himself got obsessed by the stylophone because it features in so many works, like that one, and then it just disappeared from their career, and it's like, why did you get so bored of it? Why was it so extensively used for multiple songs and then just abandoned so harshly? Because it really got a good workout. Betty. Oh yeah, that's definitely a Betty. That's a good dragon design. So I'm trying to think off the top of my head how many things has that been used on. It's definitely used on Hot Dog or the Mickey Mouse theme. I always forget which song it is. Admittedly, I haven't listened to those back a lot. It's of course Bee of the Bird of the Moth. It's some of the turtle noises on Turtle Songs of North America. It was used on those couple of live performances, of course, like the I always forget the show itself is called Screensavers, isn't it, on the channel Tech TV. I was hoping I could dive in before it get me, but no. Oh wait, there's gems down here I didn't get before because Sparks was dead. I'm just gonna get just enough so I can go into the dancing competition. Withered Hope, yeah, of course. Yeah, so that real 2004, I guess, to 7 period was just like all out on the stylophone. And then it just disappears. And I, for one, want more stylophone on album 24. That'd be real nice. My Brother the Ape. Oh, okay. So, okay, in 2009, it still manages to linger. Just about. I can have stylophone. No, I don't believe that was a song of theirs.
Step right up, Spyro. Behind this door is the single greatest show on Earth. That's right, ice dancing. Season tickets are available, but you'll have to act fast.
Take off, hoser. That's good. That's a good line.
What? You don't want to pay? What are you saving your money for? Another sequel?
Oh. Oh. The sequel after this was not so good. He should have saved his money.
Step. I always knew you were a cultured sort of dragon. Well, step right in. The show's about to start.
That, I mean, I know that's a real common slang word, but it just makes me think of that, that one image of the deer with a microphone in front of it, and the caption is, I think it's supposed to be Canadian. Maybe it's meant to be Minnesotan, or something, maybe, you know, thereabouts bordering on that. But it just makes me think of that caption again. It's like, oh, not much goes on around here, buddy. I run through the snow, they shoot the guns, I always get away. Bunch of hoses and orange don't bother me none.
Tonight is my big ice dance performance, and these hacky players are ruining it.
Hacky.
Every time I start my routine, they come in and smack me with their sticks. Oh, I sure wish I had a partner. Someone courageous and strong and handsome and purple who breathes fire.
How does she know so much about him already? What is a jittery wall going on back there?
Will you please help me perform my ice dance? These mean Rhynoc hockey players keep hogging the ice, and all I want to do is dance.
I like that Rhynoc is a fake word, but she actually she put it in the accent. Rhynoc. Protect dancer from evil hockey players. Well, how can I say no? Wait, what happens if I say no?
That's okay. I don't mind getting beaten to a pulp over and over by a bunch of vicious hockey players. I'm sure you have more important things to do anyway.
You are a hacky player using cheats. Oh my god, how does she know that? Wow, we get 2 escort missions in the same stream. Lovely. This one isn't so bad actually compared to the Firefly one. At least I don't remember it being. I know she takes huge leaps sometimes, right into a hacky player. Like that. No, leave her alone. Oh, gee, I spoke over it, but I love that she actually goes, oh jeez, when she gets hit.
It's okay.
Man. Is it time for, They Might Be Playing, They Might Be Giants yet? It's kind of getting me in the mood for it. No! Leave her alone, attacks you. Hits you with the power of anime. These guys bothering you, Queen? I love her accent too. It's a shame that she's such a minor character just in this little mini game. She's really adorable. The way she just hits the ice, like, face down as well.
It's okay. It doesn't hurt me so bad. I don't mind getting beaten to a pulp.
The work on the reflections here must have been really difficult as well. I don't really know, anything about game design, but it can't have been easy in 2000 to make reflections like this. Guy who's only heard a Midwestern accent from TMP's tube. Okay, listen. I was trying so hard not to mention it. I thought of the deer meme before I thought of KMSU. So either way, still not a good look. But yeah, the reflections must be so weird, because I'm guessing what they do is... They wouldn't have had anywhere near the same capabilities as now, 25 years old, so... The models are probably duplicated, right? And then just do the same actions that the player is inputting. Which must be really annoying to code. Probably as annoying as this game actually is. Okay, where you going, Nancy? Oh, she's done.
We did it! That was my best performance ever! I guess one of the judges didn't like it, though. He threw this egg at me instead of a rose. Why don't you have it?
Yeah, why don't I have it? Oh, Curdy.
Hey, it really is KMSU. Guy who's only seen glasses on one man before. You know, I went a whole stream. I can't remember who commented on it. Might have been Mel, actually. I did go a whole stream without mentioning the band, which I like once, and I'm making up for it now by it just being referenced every 5 things I say.
I put up ice blocks this morning so Bab wouldn't beat me to the ice fishing hole. If you want to try out the hole, you can borrow this fishing lure I've been using.
Oh, so Bob wouldn't beat him to the hole. Wonderful. Was it Danny that made her repeat because he liked her accent so much? Yeah, it was. It's the year Danny's on. And she's talking, like, Shelley's talking about her knee surgery. And he's just like, no, I don't care about the knee. Just say crap again. They both relate and know it's very embarrassing to be asked to repeat something. I kind of get it though, because I really... Oh, got a cutscene? Oh, cutscene already, okay. I forgot it was that many levels in already. What was that back there?
5, 4, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, go.
But everyone saw the ghoul that was lurking in the background just then, right?
We should help her. You're kidding, right? She nearly toasted you.
Well, there's a ghoul over there. I don't want to go. There is a ghoul. I have played this game so many times in the past, I have never noticed the lurking terror in the background there. What? I did not see the ghoul. No, you don't do this to me. There is a ghoul. See, there it is on the left right there.
Thanks.
Is that what's doing?
For you, Hunter was around.
Have I been misblaming Zoe?
After myself.
Oh, sure you can.
Would you like me to...
Is the ghoul an anti-piracy method? I don't know. I assume so.
Cloud of magic, huh? How about I give you a jump start?
Ha! I'll deal with you later.
Was the ghoul there?
Why did you scare her off?
I love that tweet so much. There's just something inherently funny about, like, teasing a friend over a stupid typo like that. Oh, really? And, was the Grink there? It's one of those, like, bits of humour that's... It's hard to explain, like, as an exact description of what... I wouldn't know how to explain to someone, even though I think we all understand it. The idea of randomly, dryly bringing up somebody's past typo is just really... It's really funny. Also, it helps that Grink is just an inherently funny word. I literally went back in the stream and have no idea what you're talking about. No, there's a ghoul! I swear there is one. There was a big grey, like, featureless creature in the background. I know there was. Can anybody hear me? Okay, I'm gonna have to stop in a bin to see things the paranoia is causing to hallucinate. No! You gotta believe me! I got all the gems. Okay, I'm gonna... Level complete. Oh, that's the first one I've actually done. Okay, so... It's like Scrooge being visited by 3 spirits. The first ghoul is here. Okay. I don't think anything's changed back here. I could go back and complete Molten Crater, I guess. Maybe do the skateboarding as well. I'm gonna start another level because I gotta wrap up in about half an hour from now. So I'm gonna go complete some other backtracking stuff. I forgot you guys were here.
You need 5 people to help with the whirligig. Find one in each world.
The whirligig. Oh, your name was Shiny. Okay, we couldn't actually see that last time, or at least I didn't read it as the word shiny. You were Spanish last time. Can I talk to you or no? That's Bob. Bob is silent. Silent Bob. I don't think that wasn't Bob actually, was it? It was that was Doug. Returning to home. Yay. Graceful. I look over and all I can see in chat is grunchy spingus. What's going on over there? What conversation did I miss looking away for like? Oh, I'm not saying Grunchy's dead, but we perform with a barricade. Yeah, that weird little auto sub. You know what though? I'm kind of loath to praise it because I'm sure it's LLM is quite a difficult acronym to come out with. Oh, I never did the level. Would love to visit old chat, but I've got work at the base. You can check it with that. I forgot I never completed this level. We can't do this. Whoops. What's happened? No, leave. There we go. Yeah, I was checking a video recently using the auto subs, and my god, those have gotten really sophisticated lately. At least in English. Maybe in other languages they're kind of neglected. But, yeah, English captions are amazing. They now capitalize proper nouns. They're really clear. And the reason I'm loath to, you know, compliment that is it'll obviously be using AI technology. But then again, voice recognition has been around for a couple decades now. So it's not quite the same as praising the generative kind. It's something I'm always a little like on edge of enjoying, but I gotta say, auto captions for accessibility are at least a great thing. No replacement for human ones, mind. But looking at them now compared to a few years back when they were entirely incorrect and useless, they are really amazing to look at now and realize you just have subtitles immediately.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
Ah, the sorceress. Well, obviously, I'm saying that, except for the fact that the Dame Out of Giants concert subtitle where the word grunge was interpreted as grunge. It's not the best example of them being accurate.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 18:45 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
I never thought about how French heavy this hub world is before. Look at him go!
Thank you, sir. I recommend you take the enemy out with your rockets by pressing the circle button, sir.
Well, I really like lines like this just being interpreted in the universe. Like, what do you mean? What circle button? What does that mean? I don't have that in real life. Sir, I would recommend using L2 and... oh, excuse me. using L2 and R2 to avoid enemy attacks. Gabrielle, what the hell are you talking about? Why can you fly? Because he was raised by hummingbirds and they taught him how to fly. That makes sense. So that is the actual law-given reason, is that I guess he was abandoned as a penguin chick and the hummingbirds found him and took him into the military and taught him how to fly. Siegfried. Cute.
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. Recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the square button to drop the weight. Press the triangle button once to look down, press it again to look up, sir.
Very thorough, like that. I also like the way the voice actor pronounced security at that one point. Terrible aim, Mr. Bird. Much better. The French hummingbird military. Of course. Yeah, of course. I wondered who was attacking me. It's you. See, I told you they enjoy it because listen to this. Wee! It's fine. Don't even worry about it. It's not being mean in a video game if the enemy goes wee!
Keep fighting the good fight, sir. We're almost there, and I'm right behind you.
There's a prototype version of this game that was found recently. Just, I think it's maybe about 4 months before its release. The texture on those weights that you drop onto the security pressure pads is, inexplicably, it says, cool on them. I don't know why, I don't think there's any explanation to why the texture is different and says that, but, you know, cool.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
Where's the nectar? Ryan Lee. I wonder if that's named after somebody the crew knew or something, like a kid. It seems I don't think that's a celebrity or a public figure. That seems too specific.
Sir, we need to rescue the rest of the squad before we can launch a raid on the sorcerer's castle.
The rest of the squad, or rescue the rest of them. Pretty good that these flippers aren't affected by heat, I guess. I could just cheese that entire tunnel.
What are your orders, sir?
Private Helen. Where's the peanut butter? I'm going to the Barbican. I think I might have reblogged that audio clip recently, but I'm gonna have to go back and do it again after this stream because it's one of my favorite sound bites of Flansburgh. The peanut butter. I just like that that's his impression of himself as an American, is going peanut butter.
Reporting for duty, sir.
You know, I'm getting so into this game, I'm forgetting that there's supposed to be features preventing me from enjoying it. The only thing that has happened so far is the language has changed, which I enjoyed. I don't think it's having the intended effects. I already saved you, didn't I? Yeah. I was literally just over there. Save that one down there. This is what I mean about the side characters being kind of hard to control as well, because he's so floaty. Doesn't... Oh, I didn't rescue you. I'm sorry. It's terrible. I found the other one. Completely avoided you. Okay, I remember where the fifth one is. That's, I gotta go get this. This is one of those things that if you were new to the game, or, you know, were a little kid, you didn't really observe a lot of things. Wow, that guy has aim as well as I do. You would never think to do this, and it's such a minor thing. But what you gotta do is you gotta take this bomb and you gotta get stuck on the ledge. That's what you gotta do. You gotta go up here, all the way back here, right? And you look down there. And okay, it's not that one. It's over here. You gotta bomb this, that chest, and then this floor opens up, and it's like, there's nothing to indicate anything is down there. I guess you would find it eventually, you know, if you wanted to get those gems, but it's just like one of those little annoying hidden things. Oh, thanks for exploding me, Nikita.
Egg from the enemy, sir.
Roy! Siegfried and Roy. And Ryan Lee, apparently. I mean, I don't think... Ryan Lee wasn't one of their tigers, was it?
I'm ready to be debriefed, sir.
Nikita, my. I got a viewmaster wet apparently and the colour seeped out and burned a hole in my table. Oh no. That's horrible, what the hell? Yeah, a hole, exactly. What do you mean? Oh no. Okay, I think I'm done here. I think I'll just leave now, because the eggs are really what I'm after. Not a whole, but like a weird, colourful after image. Oh, is it something you're still able to clean up, or is that just kind of...
Awaiting orders, sir.
Okay, that makes more sense. Just laughing at the all caps in there. Oh, okay. Cool. 44 eggs. Is everything normal? Hang on, let me... I keep getting if I press select, that'll take me to the level I'm on. I want the full atlas. Hey. Where is my egg? Also, what's going on with Sparks' eyes? He's got like dizzy eyes up there. I don't think that's an anti-piracy feature. I think that's just an emulation visual glitch. Oh, Mel, I'm sorry. That really sucks. Okay, well, I guess I can go back and fetch that extra egg. It stained the table as well. That is really rough. I'm really sorry to hear about that. It was, it's gruesome if you are a viewmaster. Oh, that's gore. That's gore of my comfort object. Sorry, I don't mean to meme on your tragedy like that. That is really sucky. I actually completely like skipped over saying and just read it as gruesome entirely. The thing about making typos so often myself is that I completely mentally skip them. Yeah, that's a gruesome. I see, just as I'm getting to the end of the stream is finally when the game's starting to get a little bit screwy, which means the next stream should be quite interesting. I don't know how many this is going to take. I guess it depends on how long I have to,
I better go check on those billy goats again. Last time I left...
They ate all the shingles off the roof. Yeah, they're also doing something else. They're stealing my eggs. I get the feeling this is going to be the first of many backtracking moments.
Home at last.
You're going to make it... He's stealing it back to make... I know, I already have this omelette. No, I don't already have this omelette. I already have this egg. No, I don't. Don't lie to me. Wait. Help Bobby. Oh, Bobby's the last one. Okay. I thought because he was the first. that he was he's the last apparently. You gotta do the level all over again. Just unnecessary cruelty. I'm talking about the game doing this to me, not that bird.
Hey, Sheila!
Let's play a joke. A yoke joke. Oh! I feel like I'm being mocked. I'm probably not gonna, you know, backtrack to here again unless I need to do a couple Sheila levels. If, I don't know when... I mean, I don't think the game even knows when it's gonna randomly take eggs. I don't think it has a system in place. It's probably just a random check now and again, depending on how long you've played, how far you've gotten. That removes, you know, an egg somewhere along the way. Well, if there wasn't confirmation before about the language changing, that certainly confirms things are gonna go wrong. I've been at this for 2 hours and 50 minutes? God, I didn't think I've been going that long. Okay. That does tend to be the average of my streams. I say I'm not going to do them a while, and then I'm there 3 hours later. Power of video games.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. You can have this egg I found in my house.
Oh, you found it, huh? You found this egg. Now I have 45 eggs. Remember, I gotta remember that. 45 of them. 45 eggs. Is anything taken out of here? Icy peak. On top of a ledge? Oh, I just didn't get that one. Okay. Everything else is normal. I need to dip by, guys. Oh, okay. You gotta sort out, yeah, you gotta sort out your Viewmaster table. But I'm also wrapping it myself now anyway. So there'll be no more anti-piracy problems to miss. Because I'm gonna close it up for the evening since I'm apparently going 3 hours almost. How the hell did that happen? But I'm definitely see, I'm saying I'm enjoying it. But yeah, oh, two Zoes. Wow. Yeah, anyway, so I'm saying I'm enjoying it. I feel like this is going to be more frustrating in the future. But I know the language one is pretty good. It helps that I've played the game so many times before. I don't really need to know what I'm doing. If anything, it's just fun to try and like go back and forth, think, oh, what was the dialogue like originally? Can I compare it to that and understand what's going on? So you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna break me yet, game. I'm actually having the best fun of my life. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna come back on this next stream whenever I'm able to do it again, and probably be able to complete Midday Gardens next time. I guess it depends on how, like, what I have to backtrack on. I think the only things that ever happen are language changing in the PAL version, taking random eggs, and some gems disappearing. And of course it entirely wiping the save when you do the boss at the end. I don't think any other weird stuff happens, so should be good to try and complete this as much as I can. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream here for tonight and hope to come back with it soon. I've definitely been like getting back into the mood to stream more games again, and also having the time to. So even though I keep swapping between different playthroughs that I really desperately need to finish, this will be one that I plan to be because I know this game inside out. Maybe I'm being too cocky actually. Maybe I won't be able to do this too well. The whole point is that the game is trying to get me to not play it and hate it. I guess I'll just have to see what happens when I come back. But yeah, thanks for watching the stream. Hope you've been enjoying what's currently a good experience. Probably a confusing one if you've never played these games before. I'm not like giving the best impression of it just rushing through here, but yeah. I'll see you next time then.